What is up, party people? And hello, my friends. Now, y'all, I just did this Gabby Petito story earlier, and it looks like the FBI, the police in Denver, have came out and said that Gabby has indeed been found dead in Wyoming. Now, the police and FBI did a press conference. It was very emotional. I'm going to go ahead and pull my screen. My name is Welcome to China. Hit that subscribe button, thumbs up, the usual. I appreciate everybody being here. I'm going to go ahead and share my screen really quick on Facebook so everybody can, look at this. It's really sad. I'm very upset. We were just working on this literally today, not even too long ago, and it comes out most likely it is her body. And they did find it last night. But they came out today, so it seems as if her family's already notified. So we're going to go ahead and let's look at it. I cannot believe this. I'm not surprised, but it's still like, damn.
National Park Service. Hunter Bailey, who is chief of the
Very good afternoon, everyone. Thank you for joining us. We'll have time for a brief statement. Because this is an ongoing investigation, we won't have time for questions. Please.
Good afternoon. My name is Charles Jones. I'm the supervisory senior resident agent here in Wyoming for FBI Denver. Standing with me here today are Acting Chief Ranger Matt Wilbur with the National Park Service, Hunter Bailey, who is Chief of the National Park Service Investigative Services Branch. We also have Teton County Sheriff Matt Carr and Jackson Police Chief Michelle Weber. First and foremost, on behalf of the FBI personnel and our partners, I would like to extend sincere and heartfelt condolences to Gabby's family. Joe and Tara Petito.
So you see, he says here, heartfelt condolences to the family. Now, the articles online are saying body found, body found. They can't say if it's identified. Then they say on the 6 o'clock news, it's her body. If you pay attention, I'm going to take it back. He said condolences, as in it is her body, more than likely. Hey, Futures Past. Hey, Naji. You got to tell me how you say your name. All right, y'all. Let's get into it.
And Jim and Nicole Schmidt. As every parent can imagine, this is an incredibly difficult time for the family and friends. Our thoughts and prayers are with them. We ask that you all respect the privacy as they mourn the loss of their daughter. As you are aware, FBI personnel, in coordination with our partners at National Park Service, the Forest Service, Teton County Sheriff's Office, and Jackson Police Department, have been conducting an investigative activity in the vicinity of the Spread Creek dispersed camping area. Earlier today, human remains were discovered, consistent with the description of Gabby Petito. Full forensic identification has not been completed to confirm 100% that we found Gabby, but her family has been notified of this discovery. The cause of death has not been determined at this time. We appreciate your continued support and patience as we work through this process. The vicinity around Spread Creek campsite will remain closed to the public until further notice. This is an active and ongoing investigation, so we ask everyone maintain distance from law enforcement personnel and equipment, vehicles, and related activity for their own safety, as well as to protect the integrity of our work and respect privacy for Gabby's family. We appreciate the tremendous support from the public. The support from the public's response to request of tips has been remarkable. We continue to seek information from anyone who utilized the Spread Creek dispersed camping area between the dates of August 27th and August 30th. Anyone that may have had contact with Gabby or her boyfriend, or who may have seen their vehicle in that area. Please share any new information with the FBI at tips.fbi.gov or 1-800-CALL-FBI. And finally, the Denver Field Office Direct is 30.
Okay, y'all. So that's a lot. That's a lot to take in. That's a lot. So, we're going to sit with that. Oh my God, it's so dark in here. I'm sorry. It got dark. But I mean, we're going to sit with it for a minute. It's very sad, but is it surprising? Let's be real here. No. I mean, I feel like she's been gone for a minute, honestly. Let me turn on my light. Hold on. My bad. To me, it's just very interesting. Oh, I have some comments. Hey, Colvitz, love you. Sending you love. My favorite teacher ever. Ngazi. Okay, got it. Inglesey. Okay, here we go. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and pull the article that everyone was pretty much talking about because they're saying it's like a body, found. It's a body here, but, is it Gabby Petito's body? Everyone's pretty sure that it is Gabby Petito's body. According to the live, it's Gabby Petito's body. And they said, they're sending their condolences. So, what else can we really gather from this besides that? This is so annoying. I hate all these pop-ups on here.
We know you're
So it
ready
says
to see
separate
your
searches.
to rock and roll
Oh
on
my
your adventure to
gosh.
London and beyond. Book now and change later with British
You
Airways.
guys, these pop-ups are like awful. Anyway,
We know you're ready to see your nearest and dearest.
I'm gonna go crazy on the British airline. Oh my God. Anyway, separate searches are underway in Wyoming and Florida for missing YouTuber Gabby Petito and her fiance Brian Laundrie. So Brian's still missing. We knew this. Couple claims they saw Miss Petito's van near Teton Lake Park near Wyoming. Couple say they saw the van on August 25th, narrowing the potential area for investigators. So when that couple came out the other day and said, hey, we saw them, we saw her van, then it seems like, okay, I think Gabby had been gone for a while at this point. I'm not even trying to be gory or gross, but it just kind of seems as if that's the case. However, it came to light after Mr. Laundrie had left the house on Tuesday, last seen in a vast swampy riviera near North City Port. I'm looking at Brian Laundrie's parents. I don't care what nobody say. To me, I think that Brian Laundrie is the one who obviously did this. They have been gone, for this period of time together. So obviously, who else would it be besides Brian Laundrie, however you say his name? I mean, he gives I don't know. I definitely think that it's him. I definitely know that it has to be, Gabby at this point. Because yesterday, they posted an article online. It was 18 hours ago, basically saying that they had discovered a body, but they didn't know body of whom it belonged to, this, that, and the third. So that was just interesting. I don't know what to make of this, y'all. This is actually absolutely crazy. I'm about to share my screen to this from Fox News. They've been covering this. Yeah, only a matter of time for they find the body. Exactly. This is so sad. Let me go ahead and share my screen. If you guys are new here, make sure you guys are hitting that thumbs up, hitting that subscribe button. I'm losing my voice. I've been watching this all day. I've been crying. This is some sad shit, bro. But not surprising at all. Let me know in the comments if you're surprised. I mean, not surprising. So let me go ahead and share this.
Body has been found in Teton National Forest in Wyoming, the same site where a search is underway for 22-year-old Gabby Petito. She vanished on a cross-country road trip with her fiance, who returned home to Florida September 1st without her. Now, in a crazy twist, the fiance, Brian Laundrie, is also missing. His family says they haven't seen him since Tuesday. The FBI is holding a press conference at 6 p.m. Eastern time, where we hope to learn more about this body found. And Tammy, locals in the Teton area have said that it would be really difficult for anybody to survive in Teton National Forest for.
Can we just talk about how much they covered this story to the point where I knew they were going to find Gabby. I knew it was a matter of time. But it's definitely his people as well. It's Brian's people. Oh, yeah, somebody said that. Not surprised. If Brian hadn't offed himself, I'm damn sure he will now. His parents should be locked up. It's Brian's parents for me. I'm not surprised. Figured it was a matter of time. You know, his parents helped him escape. They did. They did 100%. I also wouldn't be surprised if Brian is found innocent. That's some clickbait type shit. If you leave somebody out in the wilderness, who knows? Literally, who knows? Like, this is absolutely crazy. But, you know, hold on. I'm going to go back really quick. You have to listen to what he said. Literally, you guys, the man on the press conference, look at this. Hold on. It's her. It's her 100%, bro. For guys who are new here, what's up? It's China. Thumbs up. We're doing this work. But anyway, let's look at this.
Here in Wyoming for FBI Denver. Standing with me here today are Acting Chief Ranger Matt Wilbur with the National Park Service, Hunter Bailey, who is Chief of the National Park Service Investigative Services Branch. We also have Teton County Sheriff Matt Carr and Jackson Police Chief Michelle Weber. First and foremost, on behalf of the FBI personnel and our partners, I would like to extend sincere and heartfelt condolences to Gabby's family. Joe and Tara Petito and Jim and Nicole Schmidt. As every parent can imagine, this is an incredibly difficult time for the family and friends. Our thoughts and prayers are with them. We ask that you all respect the privacy as they mourn the loss of their daughter. As you are aware, FBI personnel, in coordination with our partners at National Park Service, the Forest Service, and Jackson.
It's something with Brian's parents, y'all. I'm sorry. I'm going to be that person to say it now. Where's Brian? Where's his parents? Clearly, we all saying Brian is that big of a punk. Live it out, Brian, with your choices, but we know it's you, dude. Like, literally, everyone's saying this. I'm going to pull this right now. Everyone knows it's Brian. Literally. Like, okay. We can discover all this new information. If you're new here, my name is Welcome to China. Talk about good things, bad things, happy things. Today we're talking about a sad thing. But I'm not surprised about this. Nobody can tell me that I'm not surprised. I've been looking at this shit all day, you guys. So shoot, we getting into it. Subscribe. I'm losing my voice. I don't always sound like this. This is crazy. I do want to know how she passed away. I agree with you, BB Bean.
Brian's parents come forward and speak about what they know and follow the process correctly. Would you rather have rushed results and then justice for Gabby ends up not happening a couple of years from now when this case hits a courtroom? Or would you rather them do it right, take the extra time necessary, and put a button on this to the point where they are 100% confident that the person responsible for this gets put away for as long as necessary? So there's a process now that has to be followed. So people are going to want to rush here this process and want answers quickly. For those people, I preach patience so that law enforcement here, they have this correct and right and done by the book. I know here that there are.
This is their local news, but I'm sorry. The law enforcement had more than enough time to try and get this going until this has happened. Like, are you serious? Brian was here. It's not like Brian went missing right away. Brian was chilling. I said this in my other video before. It was something weird going on in this situation. It was something weird going on in this mix. Let's be real here. But you guys are saying, what are you guys saying in the comments? What is shady? Fool, the first time he threatened to leave her, she should have called her parents for help. What kind of parents would let their mentally ill son run off? Would worry about their kids commit? Girl, they will do it. We want to know how she passed. Irresponsible. I would never let my kid do that. Will the autopsy cover up how? Exactly. I think we'll be able to tell if it's a cover up, but I'm curious to see how punk Brian killed her. If it was a crime of passion, if it was strangulation. stabbing, not to be gruesome, but I don't know. I'm going to let y'all talk in the comments, but just very interesting that this is how I want to pan out. But he's saying give law enforcement time. How much time have we been giving these mother suckers? Like, now let's get to it. Okay, fine. We found her. But now what? Okay.
There are folks who are joining us here that are just finding us here. We had a moment of silence earlier for Gabby Petito, and these images here, I believe so. At this time, we believe that family is cooperating to the point where they have, of course, indicated that Brian Laundrie left on Tuesday with hiking gear, and I think that believe so. At this time, we believe that family is cooperating to the point where they have, of course, indicated that Brian Laundrie left on Tuesday with hiking gear. And I think that a lot of the hope right now lies with finding Brian. And I would imagine that if.
So now he's saying that the family's cooperating. They're saying the last time that they seen Brian's ass was on Tuesday. So yeah, I'm sure they haven't heard from Brian at this point or sent Brian off somewhere, and he said he'll call him back or let him know when he shows up to the hiding spot. Brian probably jumped off the damn mountain. Oh, please. Please, please, please. These people don't get enough of covering up their kids. Oh, my God. Thank you, BB Bean. I appreciate you for being so kind. Parents knew the hiking gear and left. Yeah, like that's what I'm saying. That's weird. He gonna jump off the damn mountain. Thank you, BB Bean. I'm gonna be myself, period. The family is lying. Brian's sister lied too during that interview. Very true. Brian's sister was acting like, we want to find her. Girl, they made you come up and talk to us, please. But anyway, this is the local news, so we're gonna give it a little bit of time.
If investigators felt like they had some avenue to try to get information from the parents, that they would do so. However, Brian is the focal point right now. Despite not being named a suspect, being a person of interest, him going missing this week certainly adds up. 2 + 2 = 4. And I think that it's pretty fair to say right now that Brian is the primary and in some estimations the sole focus right now of the investigation here in Florida. Yeah, a lot of questions about Brian's parents. Jasmine Sue, #HeyJB. I hope Brian's parents come forward and speak about what they know. Brian's parents have the same exact constitutional rights as myself, as you watching at home, and as Brian Laundrie if he's wandering in the woods.
Yo, who is this guy? This is funny as hell. He said, you or Brian Laundrie in the woods. Brian Laundrie in the woods, but my thing is this. I feel like these people could even let me be devil's advocate. Not even be like, okay, Brian, you don't know what happened. You got an argument and left her in the van. Okay, son. And didn't even ask. Who knows what these people have going on? Crazy, crazy, crazy. Say he went in the woods to, yep, probably, most likely. I wish the police would do the same. Exactly. But of course not. Of course not. Because this was the innocent, right? But Brian... They should have shot Brian dead, right? I said it. Brian ass. You're going down. Oh, gosh. Brian going down, y'all.
The right to remain silent. And the fact is that anything that you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. And so Brian's parents, at this stage now, it would be a Brian Laundrie, whether or not you want to give some words of encouragement.
WFLA Now will begin momentarily.
For Gabby, as we continue to think of the Gabby Petito family, as they learn of what occurred and what happened to their daughter. Hey there, folks. JB Buno here with you live again on WFLA Now, engaging a new digital audience here with you. We'll keep this image on screen and freeze it here as we stay with the memory of Gabby Petito. And this is going to be difficult now because all of that social media activity still exists online. You can watch videos of Gabby and feel like she's still there, but she's not. Based on what we know at this hour and based on what we were just told by in a very teary-eyed press conference that we just had here a moment ago. Brian Laundrie, we're going to talk about here in just a moment, but Gabby Petito, a body matching her description was found in Grand Teton National Park. I believe we have the video here. This is from KSL Chopper 5. This is over Grand Teton National Park in Wyoming. Full credit to them for providing us with this video here. We're going to focus on this picture. It's a great smile. Gabby's got a great smile. She does, and I think that it's a smile that has drawn us in to find answers here as to what happened to her and why she was taken so soon at the tender age of 22 years old. Think about where you were at 22. Know that our online audience trends in age from anywhere from that age group all the way up to the young age of 65 years old. And for everyone listening at home, think about where you were at 22. This is somebody who had her whole life ahead of her, and it was cut short. And we, at this time, let's point out one other thing that we haven't pointed out yet on this stream here. This is not, at this time, there was no mention in this press conference of this being a homicide investigation. We don't know the cause of death. We don't know what happened to Gabby. We don't know if her fiance is involved. It's so easy to jump to conclusions, but
Okay, either way, Brian Laundrie was supposed to be her damn husband, fiance, boyfriend, and he left her for dead. Same difference. Strike him down. Oh my God, please. I hope there's not an animal activity. That's what I'm saying. Like, who knows where she was at, how she ended up, where her mental state was. That news anchor sounded like he's struggling to say. I know, he having a hard time. Buddy ass having a hard time. I'm going to see who else we can find on here. That's so funny. Yeah, Buddy ass is struggling on here.
We have a responsibility here. I have a responsibility. And the job that I do, I have a responsibility for all of you to have a frank conversation with you based on what we know and what we don't know, but also to tell it as it is. And to tell it as it is right now, this is not yet a homicide investigation until we are told by authorities in Wyoming, in Northwest Wyoming. We believe that something terrible happened to Gabby. We believe. We don't know.
This guy funny as hell. We believe, but we don't know. No, we know, sir. We know. But what else I'm going to show you guys that's interesting. Let me turn this man off. Oh, my Lord. Is these people over here looking for Brian's ass outside in Florida. Now, this is something that is funny as hell. I think Brian ass is gone. He's gone. My theory is probably got it into one another. Exactly. Got into a fight. She went to scratch them, snapped. Yep. Some of that nature, I agree. Yep, we see it more than we want to, more than often. So 100%. All right, let's look at this now. Let's not lose sight of, unfortunately, we know what happened to Gabby, but Brian is still out there. We don't have any answers. So, like, finding Gabby is bittersweet, honestly.
But the search obviously now in day 2 for Brian Laundrie. Officers combed the Sarasota County Reserve yesterday looking for Brian. They did not find him nor any trace of him, we are told, by Northport Police, who is coordinating that effort. And of course, now it is beginning for a second day here with ATVs and other vehicles, other tools that law enforcement are using to try to find him. there's so much interest in this case from around the country because of the different areas that this search has spread. I mean, Gabby is, from the Sarasota County area. They are originally from Long Island, up in New York, of course, near New York City. They were traveling cross country in Wyoming, and they were looking to go to Yellowstone. They were in the Grand Teton National Park. And they were also posting on social media about the van life and how this trip was going. So a lot of people have been following in this and want to know, where is Gabby? That hashtag has been trending for more than a week now. And everyone wants to know where she is, where she might be. And the person who may be able to lead authorities to her, or at least give some clue as to where she might be, is now missing himself.
Yeah, Evan Donovan here, everybody with us the latest on WFLA.com, the WFLA app, wherever you're joining us from. Click on the link in the description.
The entire country.
Christine, as far as where we are now in this search and how expansive this search effort now is, there's a lot of folks in the comment section here who are noting that this is a needle in a haystack sort of scenario, and this is going to be many, many hours. And can you just speak to how much resources, how much time, and how high of a priority this is for law enforcement in Sarasota County?
Yeah, absolutely. So just yesterday, we spoke with Josh Taylor with Northport Police. He's the spokesman, and we haven't been able to talk with him today. We've been trying to get in touch with him. But yesterday, he said that they had 50 people, at least 50 people out here. Again, multiple agencies. As in addition to police, there's also sheriffs, Florida Fish and Wildlife, and FBI, just a lot of different agencies that are trying to help and play a part in this. As far as the amount of land that they have to cover, I mean, it really is vast. The parents of Brian said that they last saw him leave their house on Tuesday with a hiking bag, and he said that he was coming here. They aren't able to give us an exact deadline of when they came to find his car, but then we were told yesterday by police that the parents came. It could have been Wednesday, Thursday, we're just not sure, but they came here to this part of the park. Now, again, this is a 25,000 acre reserve, but this park in particular is 200 acres. So the police say that the parents came here, found his car, took his car home, and then didn't report to police until Friday night that their son was missing. So, that they said that this is
found the car. Parents found the car, took the car home, and then said Friday he's missing. What, when he's on a plane overseas? Stop. We've seen this before. Stop.
Police said that this is the initial point that they were going to look, but this vast area, I mean, there is 25,000 acres. And from people that we've talked about in this area, there are just up the road here, there's tons of lakes and alligators, and it's a lot of swampland and a lot of wooded areas. I mean, it is, I can only imagine the difficulty that these rescue teams and search teams are, that they're trying to navigate as they go through this.
Eight on your sides, Christine McLarty here with us, folks. We get Eagle ADHD in the center of our screen. We've got Christine down there, and there's a considerable delay here, obviously, Christine, because of our equipment. You're being, of course, in such a remote area. I'm sure that my hoarse voice from all of our streaming coverage this week isn't helping as far as you being able to hear me and your earpiece. We're going to get to some more of your hashtag HAB comments here. Hey, YouTube.
Ex-military, they always think that they can do something special. Thank you for your service. Y'all know what I'm saying, but come on now. Child, if laws were applied equally, their behavior would have been different. Exactly. Y'all, I am so hoarse. Like, literally, my voice is so hoarse. I'm going to let this slide, let this ride. We'll keep getting into it. Here, hit that subscribe button. I'm on my way to 1,500 subscribers. I'm working on this case to talk about it with y'all. Very interesting things going on. Brian Laundrie's fucked up, bro. We gonna find his ass with this shit, though. I can't believe they found Gabby. It is true. They have found her body. So let's get into it.
YouTube, I see you. Let's get to some of the ones that have come in here in the last several minutes. So the truth is that I'm here to help, and again, a lot of people here. I'm very touched, Linda. The handling of this case, there was a lot of very critical comments that got the attention of Northport Police as we were reading through some of the feedback that we were receiving here. As again, my job is here on WFLA Now, and then that's when Josh Taylor called in and we asked him some questions. And again, that full interview is on WFLA.com and the WFLA app. So
So that's really that, y'all. If lies were applied equally, behavior would have been different, of course. If his dad probably mentality, yep, they can get away with it above the law. They found her body quick, but everyone was looking. It reminds me of that clickbait show when everybody chips in to help type shit. It's so sad. They had saying they stopped. She'd be alive. The cops, man. Yeah, it was too fast. Too fast. Nice, sweet, and caring. Yep, he was just a weirdo. I mean, I just think it's giving weirdo. Brian Landry's giving weirdo. I mean, it's sad, but is it surprising? It's not surprising at all. I mean, I think that she's been gone for a minute. I'm happy. I'm just happy they did find her body. Earlier we were saying, hell, this case could end up going cold at this rate. Brian disappeared. The family let him get off. We've seen a Netflix show just like this before. We've seen all this. It's absolutely crazy. CNN has broke the news. Everything seems to be, consistent to Gabby, who she is, what she looks like. Remains found in Wyoming are consistent description, FBI says. Full forensic identification has not been completed to confirm 100% that we found Gabby, but the family has been notified of the discovery, as in they're letting them know it's most likely Gabby. Call for Brian Laundrie Sunday morning. See, they had 50 people looking for Brian Laundrie, however you say his name is. They need to put him in the laundry machine and never take him out, okay? Because, oh my gosh, look at this. Oh, my bad. I gotta go on Twitter. Hold on. Hit that thumbs up and subscribe if you're still here. All right. See, this morning, Northport. This is in Florida. They know he ain't in Florida. That's a couple of oceans over to Mexico. The search for Brian Laundrie continues Sunday morning at Carlton Reserve. What is he going to be, in a tent? Like, chilling, making some coffee? Like, this is not even the case, bro. This is like, yeah. So that's it, y'all. I'm going horse. I mean, Gabby Petito's body seems to be found. I mean, are we surprised? No. Is it sad? Of course. Let me know what you think about it in the comments. I'm here. I'm back. I'm losing my voice, but I'm going to see you guys next time before we get into some more things. It's unfortunate news, but hey, we're going to get into some more when more information come out. See you guys in the next video, okay? We'll get into